Here we are, we finally made it to Fir Tor, Queen of the Tors I believe it's also referred to. You saw us come down Tavy Cleave and the River Tavely there. Quite a trek. I can imagine when it's not sunny like this it's very boggy, because we encountered some boggy patches and it's been sunny for weeks now, so yeah, I'm sure that can get quite bad in the winter. But yeah, not too bad going. Bit of a push to get up here for the last bit, but we made it. We're all pitched up now, and I think some people are starting to cook their dinner. I've just had some trail mix, so I'm probably going to have mine a little later. This is me for the night. This is my hex peak. You would have seen this before. I'll show you inside. I've got a nice nook here, so a bit of a windbreak. Carl, Dartmoor Explorer, was nice enough to offer me this spot that he found first. So let's have a look inside. Here we are inside. Just got a ground sheet down, and I'm testing my brand new Thermarest Neo Air light, X light. So I splashed out, bought myself a nice little present, so I'll be testing that out tonight. It's thicker than the usual kind of inflatables I have. And I've got my usual summer bag, which is an Ozark Trail one. Nothing special, but it does the job and packs quite small. I've also been using this today, which is a new Carrymore pack. It's a Dura Air 45 litre. I didn't want to overpack, so I thought 45 litre would be quite good. Here's some of the treasures I found along the way. We've got what I would presume is a sheep's jaw. And we found a fox's head, which I extracted a tooth from. It was dried out and old, so it wasn't too bad. Just to show you the other guys' setups quickly, we've got Carl of Dartmoor Explorer and Tidy Bushcraft. He's here in a Van Gogh Banshee. We've got the Hooped Bivvy Wild Camper, Joe. He's in a Van Gogh Nevis 200. I know that because I just read it off the side. And we've got Cy Relo Brand, if you want to check him out, and he's in a
Green 10.
Green 10.
Hilleberg at Cove.
Here's the view we've all gone for tonight. Should get a good sunset looking out over here. So remote up here, and on this tour there's just absolutely loads of room for camping. You get up some of them and it's so rocky and uneven and hard to pitch, but yeah, this is a good one. Nothing for miles. There's not many accesses to the top of this tour though. I think one of the way we come's one of the better, but certainly not in the winter. It's good to be back up here for sure. It's been a long time coming. Do love Dartmoor. We've got quite a lot of sheep as neighbours here as well. No cattle's come up here. No wild ponies either yet. Nice to see a couple. We saw a couple by the river, but because we were hiking along I didn't want to get a camera out. It can be a bit of a pain. In an effort to save some weight on this trip, I dehydrated some spaghetti bolognese at home the night before last. So we're going to give that a go, just on the Esbit stove here. I should have weighed it before I dehydrated it, so I knew how much water to put back in it. But I have to use a bit of guesswork. I wouldn't have thought more than that. And tinfoil lid. That was more of a space saving than a weight. So here we go. I think I guessed the water pretty well actually. It's rehydrated quite well. Got the spaghetti in there cut into small parts. And the mincemeat. The sauce seems to have disappeared a bit. It may have disappeared in the dehydrator a little bit, but should be good. Right, good morning. Got some water on here, just to go with some dehydrated beans that I did. Did these for the canoe trip, but never got to them, so I thought I might as well bring them today. So just cover that up, get that to boil a bit quicker, and have us some breakfast. Well, wasn't a bad night, all things said and done. It chilled down a lot last night. Got pretty damn cold, so I'm glad I brought like a micro fleece. And yeah, had some hot chocolate, went to bed about midnight I think. And we're all just packing away now. I think it's about 9:30 in the morning. There's no rush or anything today. Plan for today is to get back to the cars, so just retrace our steps basically. And we're going to go to another part of the moors and see Foggin Quarry. It's like quite an interesting place from photos I've seen. And camp on a tour nearby. I'm not quite sure which one yet. We're not definite. We're going to see where the path takes us. The Vermeer's Neo Air is very comfy. It's very thick mat. I was quite happy with it. It is a little narrow, which normally isn't an issue, but because it's quite fat, I think it's 6 centimeters or something, when you do fall off it, it's quite a drop, so it's quite noticeable, but I think it's just getting used to it really. Yeah, looking forward to the day ahead. This is an example of what they call on the moors a Logan stone. That's a large stone which a man couldn't ordinarily move himself, but it's balanced in such a way that it pivots and you can rock them. That's a Logan stone.
chain we don't leave it full. So plan of action. Oh no, no.
I don't want to be seeing that.
Stop for a minute for a quick break opposite some nice ponies. Joe's taking on some water. Carl's doing some filming.
Andy's filming too, hello.
Yeah, just having a quick rest
Right,
for the
Joe?
last stint back to the cars.
Well, thank you.
Some,
Well, hello. Well, we've finally made it. We're just coming up to Foggin Quarry behind me here now, which is somewhere I really wanted to check out. We've just come up the tramway that they used to use to take the granite away from the quarry. We've just seen some farm buildings, some old farm walls and stuff here from a long time ago, and it seems to have a lot of cows around it as well. Yeah, it's going to be quite a short walk today. To the quarry and then to King's Tor, which is over to my left there, because we've done a lot more walking this morning. We took a longer route back to the cars to get here, down the Cleve, which was a nice walk. We had some bilberries and saw some buzzards. But yeah, it's a short walk today. Maybe take some photos and stuff of the quarry. Just been told by Si over there that that massive hole in the side of that tor is where they mined a load of stone that was used in the Tower Bridge in London. Apparently his granddad was a foreman there. There's a nice bit of information I wouldn't ordinarily have got. This is our first view of the quarry here. You can see a lot of the waste material from the quarry all around. You can see some remnants there of some old buildings as well, which I would assume are to do with the quarry, not the farm that was here. So Foggin tour, Quarry was amazing, loved it. It's not many times in your life you get to see something like that. We'll have to come back to it with Nico and do some swimming, she'll like that. Just come uphill here to Swelltor Quarry, behind me there. A lot of granite quarrying going on around here. If I take you around the corner here, past some amazing views, you see another quarry. If I just bring you up here, turn away if you get vertigo. Pretty amazing to be up here, and I am scared of heights. And it's a long old way down. See some remains of an old wall down there, maybe for loading on quarry onto trams or something. Pure guesswork. And some pretty beautiful vistas. We were just wondering if these stakes here, big metal stakes, were for abseiling down there. Not for me. See some more old ruins down there as well. It's a remarkable place. We're thinking of camping along the quarry here somewhere. So I don't want to do any sleepwalking. Let's get into the evening now, and seeing as everyone else is doing their dinner, I'll get mine out. It being a shorter day, I've not really dipped into this, and because we got a pasty earlier as well. Actually, Si got us some pasties, which was quite nice. Cornish ones imported to Devon. I've got with me, didn't have time to dehydrate 2 meals, so I just cracked open an MRE and took some bits out of it. And I've got Southwest style beef, which I believe I've had before on video. Got the flameless ration heater to go with that, and some tortillas, chipotle tortillas. Now I've got some other bits and bobs as well. Some breakfast, some trail mix, and a hot chocolate for later as well. It's a nice and easy one to cook, this one, which is good because there's no real water source up here. You'd have to track back to Foggin Tor Quarry if we wanted to get some water. There was 2 people swimming in there when we left. If you've not seen one of my ration reviews before, they're pretty easy to do these. It's your flameless ration heater and it's water activated. So we just tear the top off there. Let's get into it. We stick our main meal inside. You can see that alongside the heater there. And if I get some water here, we have a fuel line on the bottom there. Don't need much. The important thing is just to soak this in that water. So I'm going to hold it like that. And the tortillas, they'll be a bit nicer warmed up, they'll not tear so much, won't be as brittle. So if I get the sleeve, which is bouncing away, you shove everything in here. That'll start hissing in a moment. It's starting to go, so I'll hold it to the mic. Maybe you'll pick that up. And you're supposed to lean it against a rock or something. There's plenty of rocks up here because it's a quarry. So Carl's got 2 burners going on here. What are you having for dinner, Carl?
Omelette and veal chips.
He's going to fry the chips there. They're all ready.
I don't know if it's going to work or not.
I look forward to seeing. And dare I say, I think it should be ready by now. It did get pretty hot. Wasn't an explosive one. Every FRH seems to have its own personality. Yeah, that feels pretty hot. Tortillas are nice and warm. And you've got some tear points on here. There we go. Some big old chunks of beef in here, that's for sure. Kidney beans, peppers, sweet corn. Right, looks good. That's good. Nice little bit of spice in there. It's going to fill a hole. I know we didn't have the longest hike today, but overall it's quite tiring. And what a view to enjoy your food by. Well, good morning. It's the last morning on Dartmoor this morning and it's a beautiful one. The sun's out. I had to get out of the tent because it was so hot. So didn't get the lay-in I wanted. But no, it's good to get out and see it. Didn't catch the sunrise, not seen any sunrises, but we've had some beautiful sunsets. The ones from last night that you probably have just seen were brilliant. It just went on and on and on, being just after the longest day of the year, the solstice. Yeah. We've made the most of it. This spot was brilliant in the quarry here, or just by the quarry. We had a little explore of it last night and it was just incredible. Just the sides, and you can see the drill marks from when they got the big chunks out. Amazing. Yeah, it's been a very good weekend. Part of that's going to be due to the company. You've got Carl, Dartmoor Explorer. You've seen him on the channel before, so if you want to know more about Dartmoor, check his channel out. You've got Joe, the Hoop Bivvy Wild Camper. If you want to check his channel out, lovely guy. First time I've met him. And likewise for Si as well, Real O'Bran. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, check him out as well. I'm going to be watching some of his videos when I get home for sure. Quick snippets, idyllic settings, that sort of thing, I believe. And he's got a famous teapot as well. But yes, thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed seeing some of Dartmoor. Some of the beautiful sights. Certainly seen a couple of the points that I wanted to. The Foggin tour quarry, which I'm going to have to come back and sleep in and swim in. And got to Fur Tor, the first night here as well, which is just miles from anywhere. It's one of the most remote places in the country, I believe. Yeah, thanks very much for watching. I'll stick some other videos up if you're interested in watching them. Until next time. Goodbye.